tell us your names?
Estelle Snowden, Martha Cook, and we're twins. And we was born in Carroll County, Baltimore City, but we moved to Carroll County when we was like 5 years old, and we lived in the Woodbine area. And we went to a little school over there in Johnsville, first grade. And we also went to Robin Moten, too. And then we did attend school in Baltimore City at 138 for a while when we went to live with my aunt when we was like 13. Yeah. So.
Did you have more fun in Baltimore, or did you have more fun living in Carroll County?
We had more fun living in Carroll County, because we practically grew up in Carroll County. We lived in a neighborhood where we were the only two black families, and that was it. We had all friends. All our friends were white to play with. And we got along just fine. We got along fine. Just fine. We grew up together. Stayed at each other's house and ate there all the time. And everything. Played. Went swimming in the pond. So we had fun. So by the end of grade, we didn't know too much about that because that's how we lived.
What about here at the church? When did you start here?
What?
Your family's here at the church.
Well, in between, we came like when we was about 5 or 6 years old, because my grandfather was the choir director here. And my mom, and then my mom's sister, and then they all came to this church. And my uncle, Rob Gasaway, and we was all here at church when we was, I think, like 5 or 6, sitting on the front row. Yeah.
When you lived in Woodbine, was it because your father worked on the railroad?
Yes, he worked on the railroad. 43 years, my dad did. He worked for the B&O.
And your mom?
She did domestic work. She worked for families in Woodbine area. And sometimes she would take us with us, and we played with her children. So that's how we like our little brothers and sisters together.
What did you do for work?
Well, we both worked at the canning factory in Woodbine, tomato factory. Then we worked at apple butter factory in Sykesville, and then I also babysit for private families when we was like 14. And well, we mostly did the same thing because the father, he worked on a farm in between when he got injured when we was like 7 years old, and he was working for the B&O Railroad, and he got both his legs cut off when we were, and so we had to survive the best we could. So then he went to work for this family in Woodbine, and he worked there until he retired. So he wasn't able to work, but he worked there with both his legs off. He drove like the tractor and stuff. Yes.
Let's see. So did you have to? You brought in some money to help your mom and your dad.
Yes, we did.
Babysitting.
We got paid. Yeah, babysitting. We helped Mom. Yeah. And we had went on the farm and helped my dad to do tomatoes, pick tomatoes and husk corn. I know how to do the shocking corn. We knew how to do that. So, but I had 4 brothers, and it was 4 sisters, so it was 9 of us all together. And some of them, 3 of my brothers went into the service, so that left us back here to help my mom.
The Second World War?
They were, 2 of my brothers was in My younger brother wasn't. I think he was in Korea, in Germany.
So your family really came from Baltimore. It was not, but you both married Carroll County men, I guess. Snowden and Cook.
My dad's family came from Illinois, but my mom's family is from Carroll County.
Yeah. That the woman?
Yeah, he came from Illinois. Yep.
What was your mom's maiden name?
My mom's name was Gasaway.
Oh, she was, This church has so many families that go way back. Can you talk about that a little bit? Names like Snowden, Gazaway, Woodbine.
The Gazaways, they were in my family because that was the Gazaway. My mom was a Gazaway, which was Robert Gazaway's father's sister, and the Woodbines and Causleys. It was it's just a lot of family. And some of the Hudsons are too. So it's all family.
Yeah. What do you remember about the picnics, the church picnics?
Well, the only thing I remember that my uncle used to bring the people from Springfield and play in the band when they had the family picnic out here. And we enjoyed it really. That's something I can remember.
We had music and
lots of food.
A lot of people came, and it was just a lot of children there back. It was a lot of these families here, they had big families, which we didn't have mostly outsiders. They were all family because we all was
large
together.
Family.
Just a large family of people. So.
You were saying about a choir director?
My grandfather.
My grandfather.
Are you singers?
Yeah,
we sing in the choir.
Okay. How many people in the church choir here?
I think it's 7, isn't it? I can remember. It's around 7 already.
You shopped downtown in Sykesville, did you?
Harris's. And Crossroads and Steel. See, I can remember.
Yeah, they had a 5 in dime store there, Sykesville, and Harris's. There used to be a grocery store down there.
Forsyth grocery store.
You know, apparently there are a lot of new homes that have been built around this area since the time that you were growing up.
Oh, yes.
Has it changed it a lot?
Well, yeah, I think it has. It has changed a lot because when we were growing up, we didn't have the crimes that we're having now in Carroll County, because we didn't, we didn't have to worry about locking our doors and this and that. Now you have to lock your doors and you have to be careful, because you don't know half the people. But when we were growing up, we practically knew everybody in Woodbine, and so now we don't.
New people moving in every day. You don't even know the people next door to you moving so fast.
Did you both graduate from Robert Moton when it was still segregated, or did you go to other high schools?
We left Robert Moton when we was in the 10th grade to go live with my aunt in Baltimore City. So we didn't graduate from there.
What kind of organizations did you belong to, or did you belong to any that other women belong to outside? Well, I guess here in the church you had women's organizations. Are there any others that you were associated with?
No, because the only thing we belonged was like the Women's Ladies' Aid. That was way back. They were called Ladies' Aid then. That was way back there, but when the Women's Society, that's what we belong to now.
Now, that's what
Any organizations that would affiliate with the white community?
No.
Were you involved in any of the activity that was called civil rights activity, either in the community or
No.
outside?
It must have been a shock to all of a sudden go to high school in Baltimore City, though, wasn't it?
It was strange because when we went to school in there, it was all black.
most of all black kids.
there.
But no mix or anything. It was all black.
And getting used to it.
Bunch of people getting used to school full of people. I mean, like when we went to 138, that school was so big. I mean, it looked like where all these people come from, all these kids. And then when we left, went to Robert Moton, you could almost know everybody there.
But we didn't know anybody in that school we went to.
Just in our class, that's all mostly.
Is there anything else? We're down to our last few minutes. Anything else you'd like to tell us about your lives now?
I think everything has.
How you met your husband?
Oh, well, I went to school with him, and he's a friend, family friend. His mother was to my mother, so we all went to school together. We knew each other's families.
That's the same with me. We knew each other's families, so that's how we met.
Anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I just enjoy being here at this church. This church is makes you feel so comfortable because it seems like everyone here is family, and and we all know each other, and it makes me feel comfortable coming here, knowing that we're all family, and that everything is everybody gets along, and it makes us happy.
And we love the minister.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. They finally showed up. They finally paid off.
If you pay.
Thank you. Thank you all so very much.
You're welcome.
And I hope you get down to
Yeah, we are. Okay.
sing the element that
I will.
you send out love.
Okay.
We got you 5 minutes.
Oh, you got it. Thank you.